Hi everyone, welcome or maybe welcome back to my channel. I'm aware it has been a hot minute since I have uploaded a video like this, and I could give you all the excuses under the sun, but life has just been crazy. I looked back to when I last posted a video and it was actually only about 4 or 5 months ago, and that blew my mind because it just shows how much my life has changed in such a short amount of time. I am officially in my house. I've been here for about just over a week now. And yeah, the journey took a lot longer than anticipated. If you watched my previous house videos, house update videos, the last one I posted, I think I explained how it was summer and we just lost my nan. A few weeks after that, we lost my little Dixie dog, and it was my kind of real first experience of grief, and I struggled a lot. It just put a massive hold on everything. I had no motivation, energy, or desire to want to do anything on the house. So I put it to the back of my mind. I let it sit here. I didn't do anything on it, and I just cracked on with trying to get through the dark days. So yeah, that just put a massive pause on everything. And then December came and I started to feel a lot better. I started to get back to a routine. I started to get back to feeling like myself. I got some motivation back, some energy back. But then of course it was Christmas, and Christmas is such a crazy time. So I tried to do kind of little bits here and there on the house. I tried to get the last kind of few bigger jobs done. And then yeah, January came. I done a final push. I got the last men in to do the stair carpet and all the other bits and pieces. And then I finally moved in. And I was putting it off for a very, very long time because, quite frankly, I thought I was going to hate it. I've never lived alone before. I'm now living alone. But the good news is I am feeling so happy here, so homely, so content. And yeah, I'm really, really proud of what I've made from the house that I brought to the home that I'm living in now. So I'm going to share that with you today. I'm going to share the massive update. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go and check it out because it shows you what it was like when I first walked into the house. I will try and show some videos and pictures throughout this one, but definitely go and check that one out first. Yeah, I think that's all. Let's go ahead and get on with the video. I also want to add that before we get into the video, the house is by nowhere means finished, which is another reason why I've been putting it off for so long, because in my head it wasn't perfect, it wasn't finished, it wasn't what I wanted, and I quickly discovered that it's never going to be finished. After talking to so many of you over on Instagram, you were all like, Laura, chill out. It's never going to be finished. You know, I've lived in my house for 5 years, still not finished. And yeah, I kind of realised that now. So obviously it's not finished. The main bulk of the stuff is here. I've got lots of touching up to do, lots of like home decor to add. It's pretty plain at the minute. I don't have the kind of soft furnishings and the pictures and the things like that. So that is kind of on my to-do list to add gradually. But I thought, you know what, as well, I need to live in the house before I can see what's practical, I can see what I really want. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. So it's not finished, but I've done a bloody good job. Okay, I wasn't going to share this bit because obviously not very glamorous, but this is the little tiny little porch as you enter the house. Now if you saw in the last video, it was dark, it was full of black and dirt and mold. It was really, really gross. It had these like bright red tiles on it. So I've just simply painted everything white, like brightened it up. And if you saw in the last video, you would have seen I was going to put this like nice checkered floor down. Anyway, my dad tried and tried and tried to put that down for me, but it just would not stick. So he surprised me. And when I came home from work one day, he just got this like white laminate. Put that down for me because obviously it's really easy to clean and just wipe. And yeah, it obviously brightens everything up being white and makes it look a little bit bigger. Obviously I have all my coats down here already, some need to go upstairs. And then this little thing, I think I showed you in the last video as well, I got from a charity shop, painted it black, and it just has one of my nice prints on it, and it's just somewhere to, you know, put my coats up. I do need to get a little shoe rack thing. I was hoping to get like a really thin, narrow one just to like go up the wall there, just so I can put my shoes up there. But yeah, that is just the little hallway entrance. So I thought I would share some photos of when I first brought the house, just to give you some perspective. This was what it looks like when I brought it. As you can see, it looks quite clean, but it actually really wasn't. And in person, it looked a lot worse than this image does. But then I ended up stripping out the carpet. I took out the fireplace in the end, which I actually wasn't planning to do, but to help the layout of the room, I decided to go ahead with that. And then this is just stripping all the wallpaper and trying to get a clean slate. But yeah, it was a lot of work. And then as we enter from the little porch, we come into the house. So I don't know if you can really see it, but here is the house so far. So I'm going to talk you through as much as I can, especially about where I got things from, because I've done so well thrifting and getting things secondhand and for free. So let's start here. This is a little mirror I picked up from Trago Mills, which if you aren't from Devon and Cornwall, you may not know, but it's just basically a shop that does everything. So just a little mirror just to kind of heighten the room. I got this little console table thing from a charity shop for I think £5. It was like a mouldy yellow whitey colour, and I painted it black, put on a new little knob thing. And I haven't decided how to kind of design this table yet. I've just got my diffuser here and this little jar which I picked up again from a charity shop. But yeah, that is literally just temporary. I haven't decided yet. And then we come over to my little cozy corner, which I literally love. So this sofa was actually from my old workplace. I used to work in a little cafe, and they moved to Spain, or are moving to Spain, and were getting rid of their furniture. And I was like, I want your sofa. And they were like, yeah, £50. So that is what I paid for the sofa. And yeah, it's really cute. It's actually really comfy. And then I got this little footstool from Lidl's. I got these two tables that come as a set from Facebook Marketplace for £10. The lamp behind it was £15 from a charity shop. And then this basket and this blanket was £5 for the two of them from a charity shop. And then the cushions on the sofa I actually got for £1 each in B&M reduced. Not sure why they were reduced, but they were. So yeah, that is just my little cozy corner, which will be so nice when I have a TV, which, as you can tell, I do not have yet. So my TV will be going on this incredible bit of furniture. Yeah, this bit of furniture doesn't look as good in camera, I can tell you that already, but it is amazing. It's real wood, it's so hard wearing, so well made, and I got it for free on Facebook Marketplace, which was just amazing. My mum found it for me and picked it up for me, and yeah, it is just beautiful, and it's massive as well, which is great. Obviously I've got my nice little plant in the corner, which I was definitely happy to bring with me. He's growing nicely. Maybe he needs a bit of love. I think I need to get some plant feed, but he is growing, as is this one. This little corner, so this coffee table isn't staying. I actually brought it for this house, obviously. Before I moved in and realised I don't actually like you or need you. So I've actually put it on Facebook Marketplace, and hopefully someone will pick that up. This chair I also am in love with. It is from Dunelm. I got it in the sale for I think £100. Again, haven't really styled it up yet. I've just got a random cushion and throw on there. And then obviously these little bits. So this little ornament thing I got from a charity shop for £3. Obviously a candle. And then this little thing my nan gave me, so I had to put it up. Not really my design choice, but she got these flowers and dried them for me. So I was like, oh, they are going somewhere in my house because that is the cutest thing ever. So yeah, that just had to be included. And then obviously once my TV is here, I can then design and style this bit of furniture, but at the minute I've literally got that random thing there because I've got nowhere else to put it yet. So when the TV's up and everything, I can then see what works best. And then we have the kitchen, which I think I've shown mostly on on my previous video. I think I showed that the most anyway. Just so you're aware, I do still have some of my old renovation work stuff, which needs to go either to the dump or in the loft. It's on my to-do list, I promise. So here is my kitchen so far. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I will try and post a photo of what it looks like before. If not, go and check out my old video because this has had a proper glam up. The oven, I'm not even using, it was left here. It's very clean and works. I've been using the hob, but I haven't actually used inside the oven because I do want a new one. But for now, it's fine. Obviously I got new worktops and new cupboards. This is my, ignore outside because I've got so much rubbish out there. I've put these nets up just for now because I was here for like 2 nights and it really creeps me out not having anything up. So I was like, maybe I need to get some blinds. So I got these nets for literally like £3.50 just for a temporary measure. My little spice rack, again from a charity shop. I've now started filling up the spices. And then my air fryer finally from my house, and of course my little goodies of food. I showed this in my previous video as well. Not ideal, but obviously it saves me so much workspace when I don't have a lot. And yeah, it's actually really practical, so I'm actually really pleased with that. Obviously my fridge, that did have some fruit in it once upon a time. But yeah, I do really kind of like the layout of my kitchen because for one person it's actually really nice and spacious. So yeah, really pleased with that. Eventually, once this stuff is gone, the guy who actually did my kitchen is going to build me a breakfast bar along there, and then I'll just get some nice stools and I'll be able to sit there and chill and have some breakfast. But as I said, it's really plain at the minute. I would like to get some prints and stuff because obviously all this space is like really plain. So if you have any ideas or recommendations on what you think would go well, please do let me know because I would love the inspiration. Okay, and now we're going to go upstairs. I'm upstairs. I'm going to show you my bedroom first. Now, I have got washing out because I was going to like hide it and take it down, but it's real life. So I have just done some washing. It is my washing day. So just ignore that look around it. But I'm going to show you my bedroom first. So I think in the old video, I said I was going to have a different bedroom than the one I'm having. I ummed and ahed about which bedroom I wanted because I really liked both of them. But I've finally decided on one, and obviously this is now my bedroom. So let me take you in. So this is my bedroom. Really rubbish lighting today. But this is what it's looking like. Obviously I went with this colour which I showed in my last video. I was really undecided about it. You can't see it at all. It's rubbish lighting. I'm sorry. I ummed and ahed about it, but now I really love it. This bedroom furniture I got for free off of Facebook Marketplace. Real oak wood bed and bedside tables, which I absolutely love. Again, yeah, I got them for free, which was such a good find. And then I just got these little bits. I actually had these in my old bedroom at my parents' house. So I just brought them with me. My Sunrise Lumi alarm clock, which I genuinely couldn't live without now. I absolutely love it. And then this little corner, which I love as well. I got the flowers gifted to me, about 3 years ago now, I think. This little table stacker thing was £10 reduced in B&M. And then just like a Mrs. Hinch candle and a random basket at the bottom because I didn't know what to put there. As you can see, this bit needs a bit of love. My dad was going to put some like PVC or something on it. I don't know what he was going to do, but he's going to do that for me. And I have just got a blind up because it's awkward, obviously, with the dents to put curtains up. So that is my bedroom. Really love it because it's bigger than my old bedroom, and I think I showed this as well. I have all this storage space. Literally a whole wardrobe there. And then a massive cupboard here, which looks very messy at the minute, but I promise you in my head it's organised. So yeah, that is my bedroom. This is The hallway, as I said, I have my washing up. Bathroom, which I've shown a bathroom tour on my other video, so go and check that out. I got this mirror from a charity shop for £10. Now, the reason I decided to put a mirror here is because when I had the flood, traumatic, really traumatic. Go and check out my last video if you missed that flood. When I had my flood here, he had to cut a hole in this wall to get to the pipe to fix it. And obviously the plaster needed replastering and it was all messy. So I was like, what's a quick fix? I know, cover it up. So I've just put a nice big mirror on it and no one knows. And I actually like having the mirror here because obviously you can take full body pictures and look at yourself full view. So yeah, that is that. Again, I just wanted to add in some images of the before. So this is the spare bedroom. This is just one end of it. You can't see the other end, but of course I will show you that in a moment. Yeah, nice spacious room. The pipes that surrounded it were the bane of my life, and I just decided to strip everything and start again. So I just stripped it all, painted it in the jasmine white by Dulux, and started again. And yeah, and this is what it is like so far. And then we have bedroom number 2. So this is the spare bedroom, the one I was umming and ahhing about being mine, because I do love the length of this room. Having this kind of side of the room being all that space, I just really like. It doesn't actually have any bedding on at the minute because the bedding is in my car and I just haven't been bothered to get it. But this is the vibe so far. It's a little bit mixed matched at the minute. But I was kind of going to go for like a black and white theme. This lampshade needs changing. That was left here. These 2 bedside tables I actually had in my parents' house and I've just brought them with me. They're from B&M. I think they were £50 each actually, or £40 each, something like that. And the little bedside lamps were just £4.99 B&M, and then just the little bits just from around. And then, yeah, that is just the basic bed I just picked up from Argos. It wasn't an expensive one. This little shelf thing, the shelf actually was from B&M, as was the eucalyptus in the middle, and the prints were from Dunelm in the sale, 2 for £15, and I just thought, I just liked them, so I just decided to add a little bit of something there. And then in this corner, this chest of drawers is from Homebase. Now this corner at the minute is really boring, really plain. I do need to spruce it up. I was thinking of getting a big circle mirror there, but I'm still undecided as to the shape of the mirror. I do think I'm going to go with circle, maybe just like a big black circular mirror, but I'm yet to pick one up because I'm just indecisive and mirrors are expensive. The plant was for £5.99 from Lidl's a few weeks back, which I thought was a bargain, and the laundry basket was just £5 from a charity shop. So yeah, I was pleased with those little 2 bargain finds, but I am starting to like this space, but it does need some more to it. It needs a mirror, it needs maybe something going on, it just needs sorting out. And obviously the bedding needs to be put on and designed, because at the minute it's just a bit standoutish, especially with that throw against the carpet. It just doesn't really work, I don't think. The rug was reduced to like £18 in Dunelm, and I thought for now that would be good. And then this box thing, I can't even remember the name of it, is from Trago again, and I just got it because I thought to put bedding and like covers and quilts in would be quite good for like if a guest stays and they're cold, they can just grab an extra blanket. But yeah, this is the vibe. Again, I just have a random blind up at the minute. But I do really like the space, and hopefully when I'm finished with it, I will like it even more. But yeah, hopefully it's nice warming space for my guests. Okay, so I'm back in my bedroom because I wanted to have a little chat with some of the thoughts that were coming up as I filmed that and as I was watching the clips back. Because I kept judging myself. I was like, that looks rubbish. Why is that wire hanging down? You can't show that. That looks unfinished. And yeah, I was like, do you know what? I'm going to delete the whole thing. I'm not going to post this yet until it's finished. But it's really not going to be finished for ever. There's always going to be things I want to do, always going to be things I want to change and add and take away, but I just need to remember what I've done by myself to this house, which was really not great when I moved in, and yeah, I should be really, really proud of that. So I'm just reminding myself of that as I share these clips, because it's not going to be finished, it's not everyone's cup of tea, it's not what I visioned in my mind. And the reason for that is I had all these visualizations, like especially the living room, which is probably the most unfinished room at the minute. Obviously it doesn't have a TV, it doesn't have any prints, it's very bare and plain. I had visions for that is completely different. I had the dream sofa, I had the dream TV unit, I had the dream rug, and when it came down to it and I got offered a sofa for £50, a TV unit for free, I had to change that vision because I couldn't turn that down. I mean, I could have paid over £1,000 for a sofa, or I could have saved £1,000 and got one for £50. And when I'm in the situation I'm in, living on my own with the budget I'm on, I had to be realistic and I had to change my pattern, change my thoughts, and go with what was being offered to me. So that is exactly what I've done. And I don't hate it. I actually am going to really, really like it, especially the sofa and the TV unit and that kind of vibe in that living room. It's just not what I visioned. So it took me a little bit of getting used to, but I'm aware how lucky I am to be able to have these things and to be able to have done all of that on the budget that I did it on. So yeah, I don't know why I'm rambling, but I just thought I would share that because there's no reason for me to be embarrassed or ashamed, or not ashamed, but embarrassed and not want to share it because it's not finished, or it's not what I envisioned it, or it's not what I see people on social media's houses look like, because I'm not them and I'm in a completely different position and I'm doing my best on my budget with my life. So yeah, I thought I would share that just because it's reality, and not everything you see on Instagram and YouTube and everything is all it's made out to be. So yeah, don't compare yourself to others, note to self and note to you. But yeah, that is the kind of updated house tour. So I hope you enjoyed those little clips. And because I feel like this is a very short video, I might just take you along with me with my day. It is currently 10 to 10. I have obviously got up, had a shower, done some washing, filmed the house tour, and now I'm going to go and introduce you to someone I completely utterly in love with. If you follow me on Instagram, you may know who I'm talking about. If not, you will see the love of my life very, very soon. Okay guys, so I have just picked up my very special friend who has been with my dad this morning, and I'm just going to jump straight in and introduce you to him. So I want you to meet little Benji. Benji, that's not very nice to say hello to the camera. Say hello to the camera. Benji is a little cavapoo. He is just over 3 months old, and he has just brought so much joy to my life. Honestly, I'm so in love with him. Losing Dixie was so hard, and obviously no one will replace Dixie. Dixie is one of a kind, and I even got a picture of him up in my parents' house that I got painted for me. But life just isn't the same without a little dog. And as a family, we really missed having a dog to walk, to be greeted by, just everything about having a dog we missed. So when little Benji Boo came up, we just had to get you, didn't we? We just had to get you. Did we? Did we have to get you? And yeah, as I said, he has just brought so much love, and he's got us outside walking again. And although he is a right little handful, he is just the most gorgeous little boy I've ever met. So yeah, meet little Benji boy. We're about to go for a walk, aren't we? Yeah, so we're going to go for a walk. Ouch. And then I've got some filming to do, so hopefully Benji won't distract me too much. I've just got back to my parents' house. I've decided I'm going to film and then walk because it's still the day at the minute. It's like 12:30 and I just need to film so then I can relax for the rest of the day. So that's what I'm going to do. However, I need to clean this yoga room. So I know someone will ask, people have asked over on Instagram, I'm still keeping the yoga room that I have at my parents' house. They are very lovingly letting me keep it as my yoga room so I can film and teach in there. Obviously it's already all set up and it would just make sense, and I think they quite like it as well because it means I have to go around to their house like every day nearly, or every other day or whatever. But yeah, so it just means that I still have this space to film and teach in, which is really, really good. I've also kept my yoga clothes here upstairs in the wardrobe because otherwise when I'm filming and I need to do outfit changes, I just have to remember to bring them and take them home again. So it just made sense as well. However, a bit embarrassed to show you this, but it is a bit of a state at the minute. I haven't cleaned it properly in a hot minute, so before I do any filming, look at the state of this. I've got this mattress to take to my niece. I'm going to give it a little clean and a tidy, and make it a little bit more livable again. So that is what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to crack on with some filming. I'm now back at home after filming and went for a walk. I didn't actually film anything because no one wants to see that. But I am now home, and as I was walking home, I went through my little high street and I was stopped by a man outside one of the new little pop-up shops. And I found out that my little town has something called a community waste project where they pick up food from supermarkets that are going to just go into the bin at the end of the day, and then put it all out in a fridge where people can go and help themselves to prevent it going into the bin. All completely free. You can obviously make a donation because they are all volunteers and they do have to, use petrol and stuff to go and pick things up. But I had no idea about this, and he was like to me, look, we have so much food, come on in and have a look. So I did, and I've got a nice big bag of food. And I'm really happy about it because I needed to get a few bits today anyway, and now I don't have to. So I got some, obviously Waitrose are one of the partners. I just got some rocket salad, which I needed salad today because I've got a pizza in the fridge and I like having salad with pizza. I got a nice big bag of spinach, which I can always freeze if I'm not going to get through it. But yeah, spinach I literally shove in everything. I got some, I'm not even going to attempt to say that, but some carrots in a parsley glaze. Always handy. These are a frozen product, so they can just go right in the freezer. I'm not sure why. I don't know. Can they go out of date? May 2024. Maybe they just had. Maybe they're Christmas ones. Yeah, I think they're like a Christmas thing, so maybe they just have loads of them left. I got some sourdough bread. I love sourdough. It's like my favourite bread to eat. So maybe I'll buy like some avocado or something for that. I got a cabbage, some spring onions for my salad, an aubergine. I love aubergine. It's like one of my favourites. You can do so much with it. I got a couple of pears. This is from M&S as well, just a classic tomato everything sauce. The perfect base for bolognese, pasta, chili, pizza, soups, ratatouille, baked eggs and much more. So yeah, nice. I usually just make my own, but it's always handy having things like that in the cupboard. I got some Ploughman's chutney, again M&S. I love chutney. I literally love chutney. And yeah, my dad does as well, so if I don't get through it, he certainly will. And then I've got sauce for chili con carne, and it is actually vegan, so that is all good. I think it's just like your typical tomato sauce again, but again, I do always make my own chili, but I'm going to try this one and yeah, give it a go, see if I like it. Nice for convenience. And then I haven't opened this yet, but he was like, as I was leaving, he was like, oh, take one of these, we've got boxes of these as well. So it's just like I don't know what it is, but we will see. Oh, Wella. So it's like a hotel little gift thing, which is really cool because I can actually keep this for my spare room. So when my guests come, so it's got like a little bag of bath bombs. That looks like a little cloth to like clean your face with. Some bath salts. How sweet are that? Lavender bath salts. And some shower gel and a little soap. That is the sweetest thing. That is definitely going to go in my guest room for when I have a guest over. Yeah, that's the perfect little welcoming gift. So yeah, I'm chuffed with that. And yeah, that's everything I picked up. So that's so good. I did make a donation, obviously, but this is stuff which, you know, like that will last in the fridge for at least another few days. Well, all of this will, and it was just going to go in the bin, which is crazy to me. But yeah, really happy with that little haul. Good morning. It is now the next day, and I am so sorry that I didn't film anything yesterday after my little haul, because quite honestly, I'm rubbish at filming full days because I get tired. Nothing exciting happens to share, so there was just no point in me filming. However, it is the next day now, and I am going to end the video here because today is very much a work from home day. And when I say home, I mean my parents' house. I'm going to literally be in my studio filming all day. So it's not going to be exciting. I am going to go for a walk at some point, but apart from that, it's literally going to be a work day, so there's no point filming that. But yeah, I've had a nice slow morning. It's currently about 9:15, so I'm going to head over to my parents now, get dressed, all my yoga stuff's over there, get dressed, do some filming, go for a walk, and just try and have more of a like chilled out day today because it's been a hefty week, and quite frankly my mind has been a little bit here, there and everywhere. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this house video. I will be uploading some more videos, especially as I progress with the house, get some more things, do some more work to it. One thing I'm really excited about is getting Wi-Fi and a TV, which hopefully, fingers crossed, is happening on the 16th of Feb. So yeah, that will be a proper game changer for me. But I will do some more videos, I'll do some hauls, and I might do a Q&A. So if you have any questions, pop them below. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time for another video.